Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. As always, guys, this is Cody here with Cody Reacts. Wishing you guys a beautiful day. And on top of that, with my co-host, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Daddy Dave. So we've been gone a little bit. Had to deal with some, I guess, could say some crappy stomach stuff that I got going on. But we're getting to the bottom of it. We're mixing up more meals and things are getting better. So not worried about it. Everything came back absolutely beautiful, they said, so which is a weird term for GI, but yeah, outside of that, let's just get into it right now. We haven't watched any videos. It's been a while. You know, obviously we could have watched videos when we were out, but it's just not the same because we want to have those first time reactions. Argentina won a cup here recently. That was a big thing to them. I know that. It's a big thing to Messi, so we thought it'd be great to do this video by Magical Messi, which was just 2 days ago. Lionel Messi against all odds. So you got to remember, though, this is Argentina only. You might not see a lot of FC Barcelona in it, but yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Me too. You missed it.
But see, that was from the last. That wasn't from.
He just doesn't have enough personality in order to be a leader.
They're hoping that Messi is going to resolve something. It's not happening.
He is not the man that is going to somehow transform this Argentina into a winning team. I just don't see it happening.
I look at this and I think if they win it, I'll be shocked. He's demoralised with what he's getting on the pitch, he's demoralised with the coaching setup, he's demoralised with the structure of the federation, and then on top of that, he gets absolutely smashed with a baseball bat every time they don't win.
Mi hijo de 6 años, que entiende. ¿Por qué te matan en Argentina, papi? ¿Por qué vas a jugar con Argentina? Tuve mucha gente en contra. Todavía vino y me dijo, papi, ¿por qué vas a la selección? ¿Por qué no te quieren ahí? ¿Entendés? Yo tengo que pasar por esas cosas también, pero no me importa, porque yo quiero estar en la selección.
Y se ve que en ese momento alguno habrá dicho, Messi no tiene que estar más en la selección o algo así.
If I were advising him, I'd say just leave it.
Whether we win or we lose is going to be my responsibility. That's a tough world to live in.
Messi derecho al arco, Messi.
Who else? Messi.
Es el gol de Messi. Ni siquiera la esquina demasiado, ni siquiera va junto al palo, es imposible.
One way, finds the cross, back post, it's headed across, goal off the post and it's in! Argentina lead! The challenger went to ground and now Messi's tearing away at the other end. Turns away from one, he's now directly in on Diego Godin. It's Messi. Messi on the right. Dips inside, one challenge. It's Argentina into danger, but Messi picks up the loose ball. Messi. Still Messi. Messi. Messi skips away from Kubas. Messi skips away from a couple of...
Do you notice in this video too again that it's that magical left foot? It's just, it's like it does, it's on like a tether. You know what I'm saying? It just, that left foot is a, anytime somebody comes, whoop, whoop, just right, left.
And that's a great observation because for me, I just see feet. You know, his feet, even that one play falling down, he still manages to get the pass
over to
one.
him.
What a great teammate.
Yeah. All right.
The challenges just increases that tempo and Messi's still going. Messi's still coming forward.
Para Messi, le empaló Messi, tiene el gol, el Papu, golazo!
Look at that for a pass. Scooped up into space. Stunning opening goal. Pass from Messi.
That's just gotta get it out.
Still going, lays it off for Messi. Messi around Cristiano and Messi still going here.
Messi, Messi!
Messi got there. It's a wide open gaping yet. That's the one man on earth you don't want to give that sort of a look to. Messi's second goal of the night, 75th of his career. We're really starting to see Argentina flex their muscles. Galindez all the way up, makes the tackle. It's an empty net. Messi crosses it in front instead. And there is finally the goal for Argentina. It's back to the far side. Martinez.
A free kick that is a penalty.
You said if anyone in the world can pull this off, it's Messi.
Wait, did we watch?
Goodness.
I was gonna say we watched this one. It wasn't that long ago, was it?
No, it was just a week or so ago.
A week or two ago, yeah. I remember this game too because people were still saying stuff about Messi this, Messi that. But every game, quarterfinal, final, I mean, he was either assisting or on the other end of the assist getting the goal. So
definitely, led by example in that whole tournament from what we saw.
Even at that, the last game was...
Yeah.
We'll talk about it at the end.
We'll talk
about it. Cruising on to the semifinal now.
Messi. He's still going. He's round 3, crosses the ball in. Lautaro Martinez, and brilliant stuff again from Messi. Great ball from Lo Celso. Messi's in the box. Messi turns it back. Lautaro Martinez and Argentina lead. It's another assist for Lionel Messi. Chalk that up for number 5 of the tournament. Messi away from Sanchez. Sanchez driving back. Messi's around Mina as well. Messi over halfway. Cuadrado's coming back to try and get it. Second player comes across. Sanchez bounces off Mina.
Yeah.
Into space, Luis Diaz trying to get on the end of it. Diaz does. Can he turn the corner? Gets it away. What a goal! Colombia ties the game. All the way out there. Di Maria has options. Roll back to the far side and save. Di Maria. This hits the follow-up. Lionel Messi, as he tends to be, taking the first attempt. We remember him missing the weight of the world on the shoulders of the 5'7" Lionel Messi, who scores. Running commentary from Emiliano Martinez and trash talking. Another save, Martinez.
That's my boy. I remember when we had to do shootouts in like big games. Did you ever notice like with our team when we'd line up, everyone like there's only me and maybe 2 other people that were very like. Because we knew that when you go into PKs, it's a mental thing.
Right.
So like even in the younger days, like in high school or club or whatever, they would always do, and that's what I was talking about. What they did in a couple of the shootouts was, the goalie kind of moves to the right for a while, moves to the left if you take your time.
Yeah.
And, he kind of makes you think different things because in reality, as fast as it's coming, sometimes you do have to guess, and there's some keepers that are good enough that they don't have to guess.
Yeah.
And they do a little bit of both. And I feel like for Argentina on their end, they had a goalie who actually, he kind of it was like mind games mixed with actually just really, really good goalkeeping in my opinion. So I'll keep letting this one go.
That's good.
Y sí, lloré varias veces por finales perdidas, por lo que significaba, por estar tan cerquita, por el haber creído que la merecíamos y no poder consagrar el sueño de todo un país.
The way that he's caring is very unique and he's performing great every game.
Ahí está que Varela le pidió, viene, gol.
Messi with the assist.
But the run is over now. Argentina, the champions of South America. Argentina crown around Lionel Messi. The world's greatest player finally has an international trophy. There can be no more arguments. And Lionel Messi and Argentina are champions. No one would have possibly imagined Argentina as Copa America champions. No one. They got him. Lionel Messi during this tournament, top goal scorer, top assists. Well, the debate for the best player on the planet, the best player of all time, should never come down to one game. But for many, it was always the cloud hanging over Lionel Messi.
I know, that was the thing when we saw afterwards, is you see everyone around him too crying and stuff like that. But I thought it was cool when they throwing him up in the air and stuff like that. I was like, dang, he probably been waiting his whole life for that moment, So it's like, when sometimes in life you're like, man, is this my highest point in life that I realize? And then something like that happens. You know what I mean? Because everyone counted them out. I'm not going to lie. I did pick Brazil. I'm not going to lie. Brazil was pretty stacked. They had speed. But again, the difference was, Neymar, a great player. But Messi is a great player and a great leader, in my opinion. So, again, that Di Maria ball that you saw played across, that was a cross all the way from Messi that whoever else was on that side would never think of doing a cross like that.
Yeah.
Literally just one bounce and boom, he knocks it in. Yeah. And the entire game, too, didn't he score again also, I believe?
I don't think he did, but he was right there at the goal.
Or he was either the assist or another assister. But he basically, in that last 2 games, contributed to every play that resulted in a goal.
Well, and really it was everything in that tournament led up to that last game with Brazil, and it wasn't just his play in that game, because he stepped up every game leading up to that one and led by example in every game leading up to the final. And we go back to that word that we keep getting thrown at us all the time, the P word. 34 years old, patience. His first championship with Argentina. Now, he will never have to buy a beer at a bar in Argentina the rest of his life. He probably didn't have to anyway.
I was just going to say.
But winning a championship for your country, and the thing that really blew me away with all these teams in all these tournaments we watch, stands there and just is so proud to sing the national anthem of Argentina and so proud to be from there. How these other guys before could say leave him off the team and stuff, those guys should never be allowed back in Argentina.
Those guys are supposed to be some of the best broadcasters. Sometimes they just talk
Put
too
us
much.
on, we'll do better.
Except we'd have to catch a flight to London.
What the hell.
Oh wait, there's a couple seconds, so let's
Cristiano Ronaldo had the Euros. The likes of Pele, Maradona have a World Cup or numerous World Cups. For Lionel Messi, it was the one thing that eluded him. Records throughout his career just keep on tumbling. But the opportunity to lift a trophy wearing the shirt that he holds so dearly was something that would have stayed with him for the rest of his life if he hadn't been able to. And tonight, Lionel Messi is going to pick up that famous trophy.
Sacarme la espina de poder conseguir algo con la selección. Había estado muy cerquita muchísimos años. Y
was he on his phone right there?
sabía que en algún momento se iba a torcer, se iba a dar.
I still do not understand why people doubt this man.
See, that was kind of cool. Did you hear what he said at the end in the background, that guy? It sounded like one of the announcers, but he's like, this is why I don't understand. Why do people still not basically understand this is the greatest player of ever?
Well, I was kind of in the same boat before this tournament. I go back to Pele and even Ronaldo, great players, and Messi was always kind of, I knew he was great, but until I watched the tournament and saw how his greatness carries over from game to game and the consistency that he plays with, and what a great teammate.
Well, yeah, because that was probably one of the times, like, I've shown you videos, of course, of him doing, like, in the club sense, but you've never seen him play for the national team ever. And to see that, you know, obviously it doesn't have the same type of arsenal behind him, but he makes everyone kind of step up with him. That's what I really enjoy about him is, you know, again, I'm a huge Ronaldo fan also, so I can't really, you know, back and forth. I'm not going to do that. But again, Ronaldo's kind of the general on the, you know, on the pitch. He's very loud. Messi is still that type of person, but he doesn't need to be loud about it, if that makes sense. Because a lot of the times, too, and I'm sure you know this kind of quote, like, silence is sometimes the best answer. And you'd see after games when they would lose sometimes or something that he didn't like about it, instead of what other teammates would do and kind of call people out, you could see him just kind of you didn't want to talk, you didn't want to talk about it. And I think that's just a mental thing, too, where you get to that point in your career where it's like, I knew I already screwed all this up. I'm not going to focus on it. We got another game that's even bigger coming up, but I'm going to focus on that already. Yep. So whatever you got to say about the past, it's already in the past. We can't change it. Let it go. And that's what I like so much about Messi, that I'm starting to, like I said, tip the scale in Messi's side, because growing up, I was a huge Cristiano Ronaldo fan, but, you know, Messi, and just seeing more and more of the dedication and more of the videos, and, you know, this is obviously the first one we've seen of, you know, the national and everything that went on during these last couple weeks here for that cup. And I just thought it was really cool, and honestly, I was just really excited for, even though I didn't expect them to win, I was super excited when they did win, because I did want them to win. It doesn't mean I didn't want them to win, it's just I have favorite players on both.
Right.
And Brazil's just got so much speed, and they went in, what were they, a -100 underdog? I mean, they weren't really being selected to win, let alone the way that they did. They didn't even go to shootout or nothing. No. So just to win straight up like that, crazy. But that's just my comments on it. I think it was an amazing video, and he's been trying to get these kind of achievements and accolades in his career, and all we can really do is say great job, because he finally got what he was looking for. And hopefully, like we said, you said something to me the other day about he signed with Barcelona again. Again, just goes to show his character. He took a pay cut too.
Yeah.
So loyalty and patience, as you were saying, always pays off. It seems like it does.
And I think that my final thought is that a player like him, in any sport, you're judged by championships a little bit. Now you look at Dan Marino in NFL, great player, but never won a Super Bowl, and that follows him.
They're not going to know who that is.
Messi won this not only for himself but for his country, and I just couldn't be happier for him. He'll be judged on a little different, higher level because of this championship that he finally got at age 34, and I'm very happy for him and the whole country of Argentina.
All right. Without further ado, guys, you know how it is. We're off to the next video. Glad to be back. Appreciate you guys. And just wish everyone a beautiful day. So we headed out. Peace.
Happy trails.
Happy trails, guys. You have a good one.
Bye.